Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. It's a beautiful day here in the UK, and my cat, who's just out of shot here, is very busily chasing flies. Quite a hunter. In fact, hang on a sec. Hey. There she is.
Who is she?
She's here.
Come on, you're better than a scream man.
Oh.
Hey. Hey. Primrose.
Okay. Working day is over. So here I am out in the garden having a nice pipe. It's Mr. Brog pipe, which I made a video featuring this pipe months ago and I haven't smoked it since. Kind of ironic really, because I raved about it at the time. I said what an amazing pipe it was. Well, not what an amazing pipe it was, but you know, I considered it quite good value for money, really, for what it was as a pearwood pipe. And I smoked it, I put it in the pipe rack and forgot all about it. And the reason I've dredged it out today is because I'm smoking a flake tobacco, and it's got quite a narrow chamber. And I'm given to understand this is supposed to be quite a good setup for a flake tobacco. In fact, I believe it's supposed to sort of, ideally, the chamber's supposed to be that shape, but this goes straight down. What do you expect for 15 quid? In it, I've got, I can never remember the name of this tobacco, bear with me. It is Gawith Hoggarth Bright CR Flake. Lauded as one of the mildest of the Lakeland tobaccos. Here's what it says: 100% pure Virginia leaf with no additional flavours, made from a blend of Brazilian, Zimbabwe and Malawi bright Virginia leaf. The pressed tobacco, as with all flakes, is left to mature before cutting into flakes to allow for the best combination of flavours. It's nice. It's definitely a Virginia blend, but they say about no additional flavours being added in, but I really do get the Lakeland aroma with this, but it's not particularly pronounced, but it's definitely there. That's welcome as well. I've read quite a few reviews on this, and it's described as a very one-dimensional tobacco. I think it's done the usual thing that tobacco does. When you light it up, you get one taste, and as you get down into it, it starts to change a little bit, but not dramatically. It's very pleasant smoke. Although the Lakeland isn't particularly pronounced in terms of the actual sort of strength of flavour, it is still definitely the dominant characteristic of this tobacco. You're not going to be sipping on it thinking, oh, you know, what's that in the background? You're going to know it's a Lakeland. But it's pretty much what you'd expect, isn't it? On first light, I thought it was quite peppery. In fact, I wouldn't have been surprised if it had some sort of perique in it or something like that, which it hasn't. But definitely quite peppery. Which is still there, but it's certainly subsided, and the floral notes have certainly taken over. But yeah. It's nice. if you're thinking about taking the plunge into lakelands, I probably wouldn't start with this, because I think you might think, they all taste like that, and I don't really like that sort of floral note. Whereas some of the others that I've tried, the floral note's been present, but other flavours have kind of taken precedence over it, being a bit more dominant, with the Lakeland's been in the background. But this is very much sort of Lakeland, Virginia, straightforward, no bother smoke. But I think it would be maybe for someone who just has delved into Lakelands, I think they might just think to themselves, what's all the fuss about? Quite nice. In this little pipe here, I just put one flake, folded in, twisted. Took a bit to get going, but yeah, now it's going. It's alright. But that's about as much as I can say about it. It is alright. It's not something I'd rave about. It's not a tobacco I'd rush out and buy again. It's not a tobacco I'd necessarily say, hey, you know, you must try this. But on the Lakeland Odyssey, it's one that has to be included. Dried the flake out overnight. In fact, I dried several flakes out overnight. Burning alright. Not convinced that it's, you know, quite dry enough, but it's burning okay. So, there you go. Bright CR Flake by Gawith Hoggarth. It's alright. Nothing special. Pipe's good. The weather's lovely. Whilst on the subject of pipes, I did mention a few videos ago that I bought, I think I mentioned it, a Peterson pipe, a State Peterson, and to just sort of show it to you. There's a peelet. Never tried a peelet before. It's supposed to reduce tongue burn, isn't it? Give it a whirl. In bad shape actually. I think the stem's quite oxidised. So that I get the OxyClean treatment, but there's not much cake in the bowl, which is good. I think it's a shot blast rather than rusticated. I believe there's a bit of a difference. And one side is slightly lighter than the other, so I reckon it's been sat on a shelf one way with the sun beating down on it, and it's sort of stained it a little bit in that respect. It's a Peterson 302. I've heard good things about it. Don't know how old it is, but I shall be doing a little bit of work on that and sharing that with you in the usual sort of way. Well, actually probably not in the usual sort of way, but in a condensed way. I won't make you sit through all that again, don't worry. Anyway, why is it whenever you put a camera in front of you, pipe always goes out? So, apologise if my eyes are a little bit red. I'm a hay fever sufferer and it's pretty bad today for me actually. So it's a real shame actually, because when the sun comes out and it's a lovely day, you think, yeah, I'll go outside in the garden. Go outside in the garden or just out in general into the countryside. Eyes stinging, end up looking a bit like Men in Black. Walking around like this. God, it's better. Problem is you forget you've got your sunglasses on, you go inside and you sit there and you think, a bit dark in it. Or is that just me? That's probably just me. Anyway, just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know what's going on, or rather what I'm smoking, because not much is going on. In my line of work this time of year, August is a very quiet month for us, because all the kids are home from school in the UK, and it just affects business. So yeah, it's quite a difficult month, shall we say. But I know it will get better next month, because it always does. Right, there we go. I think I'll call it a day at that. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, day, weekend, week, morning, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Have a good one, and I'll speak to you soon.